What's up, my MS family? How you doing? How you feeling? So listen, guys, today was supposed to be a day of update, right? Let me tell y'all, when you feel in your spirit and your soul, deep down in there, that you should go another way, 9 times out of 10 you should. I say that because when I relocated, I said I was going back to my old doctor. And when I came up here, the lady nurse that I was seeing had already left and went to her old practice, which is fine because I saw the other two doctors as well, and I had history, so it was no problem. So I was calling and couldn't get an answer, so I decided to go by. I went by, and the lady that I originally spoke to was so nice and sweet and took my information. She saw that I've been going to them for a while, and she said she could get me in, but it'll be like a new patient because I hadn't been there in a while. Fine. She took all my information, my new number, address, insurance information. And so the other lady that has completely like nothing to do with anything that's going on. She's gonna say, "Oh, well, we're not accepting new patients. Your insurance company shouldn't be referring people here." I said, "Well, my insurance company didn't refer me anywhere. I am a prior patient." I said, "I have been gone for 3 years, into a different state." I said, "But I'm back now, and I want to see my doctor that I've been seeing before." So the other lady again puts in my information, gives me an appointment. I'm supposed to come today. In the back of my head, I'm saying maybe I should go see my female nurse doctor because I really liked her as well. Well, a long story short, I get a call day before yesterday saying that, and this is from the lady that was saying they're not accepting new patients. And she's saying, "Oh, well, unfortunately, we have to cancel your appointment. Please call us to reschedule." I'm not. And what I did was I called the nurse practitioner that I had been seeing that has her own practice now and scheduled an appointment there. Now it will be 2 weeks before I can see her, but I think it's worth the wait because, I just didn't get a good vibe anyway. It wasn't the fault of the lady that took my information and everything because she was a sweetheart. It's the other one. And sometimes when you got a bad apple, you just need to go head on about your way because, you know, that to me is the start of a bad relationship when it comes to a doctor. And when you have medical conditions, you need everybody to be on one accord. You need them to have good mannerisms and know how to talk to people and know how to interact with the public. And I just didn't get that from the other lady. So unfortunately, I will not be giving them my business, and I will not be calling them to reschedule an appointment because when you have medical conditions, it is very important that you choose a doctor that's going to be on your team, that's going to ride with you, that's going to sympathize with you, that's going to be able to refer you out wherever you need to go, and they're not going to be scared to do whatever it is they have to do to get things done because I have many referrals that I'm going to need in this new place and I don't want any problems. So, you know, that it is what it is, and you have to be your own advocate. And I always say that because no one is going to fight harder for yourself than you. You may have other people that will go hard in the paint with you, but you are your own best advocate. You know yourself better than anyone else. You know what's going on with you better than anyone else. Even the doctors, they have the book smarts, but your body and what it's going through. So I've been going through pain since January. It is now November, almost December. So 2 more weeks of waiting, I imagine, will not make a difference. I've been having issues with migraines and, lower back pains and stomach pains. And I don't know what other type of pains these are that I'm having. But, hey, I imagine, again, 2 more weeks will not matter, hopefully. And if anything, I can always go to the ER, if things get too bad, So until then, I believe I have enough medication left for my kidneys until then. I'm more than likely they're going to change it because I don't see any changes, any difference, because my last doctor gave me Gemcia. Hold on, let's see. Oh, sorry, guys. Gemtesa. And I was taking oxybutynin before, and that was only 10 milligrams. So the new kidney specialist gave me Gemtesa at 75 milligrams. That's a huge jump. Don't notice much difference. And I don't know if the pains and the kidney problems are coming from just the MS in general, or if it's coming from my MS treatments, the medication that I'm getting. Not sure about that, so I will be asking about that as well. But since I don't have an update for, my new doctor and what she's going to do, I can give you an update as far as, the surgery I had, because I've said prior that I've had to have surgery back in May, and the doctor had to do a hemorrhoid removal, some skin tag removals, and also he had to do a fissure repair. And everything has been going pretty good, but I'm having some issues as far as not nothing bad that I would say, but I do still see some blood every now and then, and it's not that I'm constipated or anything. I went back to my doctor, and he said everything seemed fine. When he looked, that I still had some more healing. Now, I did read again that it can take a year once you do a fissure repair, because they have to cut that sphincter muscle, that it may take a year for everything to heal. But, I didn't think that I would still see blood at this point. But, again, I'm still learning as I go as to, what I should and should not expect. But I will be getting an update on that as well. And once I get an update, I will let you guys know what I find out. But, that's where I'm at. Again, I still don't regret the surgery, because trust me, going from a level 15 pain at this point to 0, I'll take it. Now, when it comes to the surgery, I don't know, and this may be too much information for some people, but it's real, and it's, hey, when it comes to the surgery, what I notice is, at this point, I definitely have to make sure I have my wipes or whatever, because it tends to be a little harder to get yourself as clean, well, for me, because it's a I have a certain level of clean that I must achieve before I leave the bathroom, and that's period. You know what I'm saying? So, and what I've found is that even though I get myself clean, when I walk about, or, if I get overheated or anything, then I don't want to say leakage, because I don't want to scare anyone, because that's not it. I don't know of how else to describe it, but anyway, but what I'm saying is that, so when my body gets overheated or whatever, even though I know I've cleaned myself, I don't have any accidents or anything like that, but I find that I have to go back once I've gotten overheated, and then I'll wipe myself again, and I still see a little fecal matter, like, it's not a whole lot, but it is enough where I know that throughout the day I have to make sure I go and follow up with a wet wipe, throughout the day, just to make sure, everything is tidy and all righty in the back there, because, I don't play that I smell you stuff, because that's not what I do. But other than that, it's been good, but I don't know if that's something everybody experience, or if it's just, with me. But, again, that's just where I'm at and the issue I find. But it's not anything major, like I said. And I've also said in the past, for anyone that's had that surgery, I always recommend, make sure you just wear a little light panty liner. And also, even if you a guy, who's going to know you have a panty liner in your underwear unless you out there telling it, because that's going to help protect you. It's going to help catch, anything that may or may not, secrete, and it's going to keep you fresh throughout the day. So, it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's, to be embraced. Again, I talk about stuff because anybody that know me, hey, I'm an open book when it comes to stuff like this, because, you don't know who's going to hear it and who's going to be helped by it. But if you have any questions about my surgery, again, you can comment below. I've answered other people's questions, before. And if there's anything I can do or any questions I can answer, I'm more than happy to do it. But until next time, I guess my next update won't be until the 15th of December, unless something happens in between then. But for now, that's all with the updates. So I will catch you guys then. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. Bye.